Hey, it's me, and today I'm going to be customizing some wooden nutcrackers. This has been something that I've been wanting to try for a very long time now. I've just never had the means to do it financially, and also have never had the opportunity, meaning that I've never found a blank nutcracker to paint on. I went to Michael's and found that their Christmas craft decor was 50% off. And seeing as there were blank nutcrackers there for 50% off, I had to partake. I had tried to get some way before now, but the large ones that I was wanting to customize were about 80 bucks. I compromised with myself and bought a medium small size and then a small one, because number one, I've never done this before and I want to make sure that it's doable and I enjoy it, but also I don't want to break the bank on something that I'm not really sure about, even though I was pretty sure that I would like that. I purchased two of them for close to 15-20 bucks total, which is wonderful for me. I love that I was able to get them on sale, so I'll be on the lookout for that in the future. So without further ado, let's get started. And I'm back. This in total took me probably about 8 to 10 hours. I actually spent quite a bit of time after I got home from work doing this, so I paid a lot of attention to my detail, and I think I have gotten a result that I'm very pleased with, and they match the Christmas tree behind me. I took inspo from a couple of decorations on this tree and our other tree that is white. One of them is a little bit more stereotypical Christmas colors. The other one is more of like a candy Christmas, which is what this one is. So I love how different they are, but yet they work together. So I'm going to show you the stereotypical Christmas colors one first. So here is the first one. This is my medium small. I really wanted to do one that was going to be like right here on me, but this was the compromise for both money and experimental purposes. He has a sword. There's another one that had some kind of instrument, probably a trumpet. I don't remember, but I didn't want to do that one because I felt like it was a little bit adventurous for a first time. I went with the red and green. I put a little bit of gold on his hat. However, my paint marker is starting to die, so it's a little bit patchy on the gold. I intentionally did not put a clear coat on these because I want to go back in and touch up some of the finer details later on, but they look good for now and will look good for Christmas. The hat is especially really cute, or the crown, why don't I call it a hat, Looks really nice. It's a little messy around the insides of these seams because it was really hard to paint in these details, so don't look at that. But I like the gold. I really like the gold. That's what I wanted. The face, I went with a little bit of green for the eyes, a little black mustache. Don't mind how crooked the teeth is compared to the nose. That is actually how this thing was built. The head was slightly turned to the side on both of them, so don't mind that. Try not to pay attention to how off-centered the nose is. I painted the bottom. This is a really awkward way to showcase something. I painted the bottom a nice brown to look clean and put together. The legs are a nice Christmas green. That's actually what the color is called. So it's very bright and happy. I also went in with some of that same brown on the shoulder pads because my gold was running out. I would say the hardest thing about this one was the fine details. It was really hard to paint the face because it's under the sword. Look at that tiny space. It's so hard to get behind with a paintbrush. And now for the tiny one that represents candy/dessert Christmas. Here he is. Again, don't mind the crooked face. I'm gonna put it up close just so you can see how crooked the face is. This one was actually, in my opinion, a little bit easier to paint, even though the details were really fine. And I actually mixed both of the green and the blues. And I went with red for the little drum to incorporate a little bit of Christmas red in there. I made his drumsticks, which actually look like mallets, blue. So that makes no sense musically, but it's cute. Made those blue, and then made his eyes blue. Number one, because this is blue, but also to tie in the drumstick color. Same color on the base, went with that brown. This one is actually my favorite, even though it's smaller. I wanted the larger one to be my favorite, but I still just love this color palette a little bit better. I just wish I had added a little bit more sparkle, so I may do that later. But this is what we have for now. So overall, I really enjoyed this. I thought this went a whole lot smoother than I ever thought it would. So I'm actually wanting to do it again. Maybe this time next year, I will get the courage to buy the bigger one and paint the larger one. That costs a little bit more, but maybe I can find it on sale. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. I know I really enjoyed this. I can't believe it's almost Christmas time. It doesn't feel like it's December even. So I'm kind of in this state where I realize Christmas is approaching, but it's also so far away still. And I'm still in school teaching, whereas if I was in college I would already be home, so I'm kind of in this weird phase right now. I love that I get to break up my week with painting and making this content for you all. This is my stress relief. I love it so very much, and I hope you do too. And with that, I will see you all next week.